boy ACO7, aka Ace Dynamo, aka Alias Ace Man, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe so every time I drop one of these videos, man, you get it right hot off the press, man. As you can see from the title above or the title below, depending on what device you're rocking on, this is my final review on this game called Inscryption. So I'm not gonna give away any spoilers. I'm not going to tell any type of hints or any kind of key information to spoil this game for you. If you have not played Inscryption, let me tell you, this is a game that you must play. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been having my eye on this game for a while, right? Only because it looked really different and unique to me, right? And I was hoping that this game would live up to what I was thinking it could be or what it might turn out to be, right? Because let's be honest here, I'm not a card turn-based gamer, right? Like I'm not even into those type of games at all. But ever since I seen the trailer to Inscryption, probably about what, 2 years ago? Maybe about, yeah, about maybe about 2 years ago, right? Um, I can't remember where the trailer was actually shown. Was it on like a state of play or whatever? I cannot remember, right? But I seen it about 2 years ago, and it piqued my interest because there was something really mysterious and unknown about this game, right? So, like I said, I've never been a card player or a card turn-based player. I've never even owned those type of games. I have tried them like on demos and stuff like that. With some of those anime card games and stuff like that, and I don't like them at all. That's just not my that's not my cup of tea, right? But boys and girls, ladies and gents, I have to tell you, Inscryption is the one. That it's the one. This is the game that got my attention when it comes to turn-based card game. I've never played nothing like this or even remotely close to a card game like this. Shout out to I can't remember who, I want to say Devolver Digital or Humble Games. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong about both of them. I can't remember who published this game, but I tip my hat to y'all that put y'all TLC into this game. This game is like no other game I have ever played. Period. Kind of like just as unique as Returnal was, right? You know, coming from, his studios out over there at Housemark, you know what I mean? That's why Sony picked them up. Um this game right here, I tip my hat to the people that created this game. Oh my God. All right, let's get into some of the details, right? Okay, so it's a card game, obviously, right? Turn-based card game. I don't know the exact terminology for it, so I'm gonna just call it a turn-based card game. All right, but what sets this game apart from any type of card game that I've ever played, like as a demo or seen in a trailer or preview, is that this game goes beyond just card-based turn game. I mean, a card-based turn, whatever, right? Oh man, man. As you can see by the graphics and aesthetics of this game, um, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not into the art style, I can see how somebody could be like, "Oh, this game look like a PS1 game." I know how y'all instantly say that, but y'all don't realize that the developers sometimes be aiming for a certain type of art style, to their game. And this is one of those games where they chosen a certain art style to go with, and it works for this game. Um, it wouldn't even look right if it was like this high resolution, clean type of, like a AAA banger or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't even look right. Um, the art style that they went for in Inscryption is perfect for this game. It sets the tone for this game. The way the game is played, the art style has a big effect on how this game is played, right? Okay, I love the art style. I have no problem with the art style at all. Like I told you, I'm a big indie head. Yeah, I like my AAA bangers and stuff, AA bangers. I like my indie bangers too, but certain art styles, can grab my attention. And they nailed it, okay? Inscryption and nailed the art style. Um, it's a light and dark game, okay? Um, this game is full of mysterious secrets. Uh, the storyline, I'm not even gonna get into the storyline. Let's just say the storyline is a very unique storyline. Um, I'll say this much: you will not know where this game is going at all. You can guess a million times, and you will get it wrong every time if you think you'll know where this story is going to in this game. You won't get it right. All of the things that I was thinking about what the storyline of this game was, um, I was so far off. It's ridiculous. It's not what you think. Inscryption is not what you think, and that's why I am in love with this game. All I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you to the people that created this game. If it's Devolver Digital or Humble Games or whoever created this game, thank you for making me like a genre, a card-based turn game that I've never been into. But this game had me hooked. It still has me hooked because I cannot believe that they created a game like this. Yes. You know your boy ACO7 gonna tell you the truth. I'm telling you, even if you're not one of those card-based turn people, you know what I mean? Like if you're not one of those gamers, I'm telling you, this is a game you need to play. This is a game you need to play. This game went beyond all my expectations about this game. As far as the story, the way the game plays, um, like I said, the art style of this game, um, the twist in this game, just the mysterious dark nature of this game, even the light aspects of this game. Um, Now there are some features that sets this game apart from so many games, and I feel like Inscryption is one of those influential games that's going to be like the blueprint to a lot of these upcoming turn-based card games, man. Um, they have these cards, like when you get these cards, some of these cards be talking. They be talking to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of these cards be talking to you. It is the coolest shit that I've ever seen in a game, man. Like, oh man, like some of this shit be having you laughing too. But just the fact that like some of these cards that you pull out of the deck, you know, that you get in your hand, they be talking to you, right? Now peep game, peep game. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I gotta tell you these things because this game is very unique. Not only do some of these cards be talking, right? Some of these cards will tell you to look for other cards. And the reason why some of these cards be telling you to look for other cards because they are either friends or foes to other cards. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds crazy, right? It is. It is, right? It's crazy like that, right? So some of these cards will be like, hey, wherever you are, because you ain't on the board, right? You just not on the board. That's why I say I'm not gonna spoil anything. You're just not on the board in this game, okay? So sometimes these cards will say, hey, if you run across so and so, I don't like that son of a bitch. You know what I mean? If you run across so and so, hey, that's my dog, that's my road, that's my ace right there. You know what I mean? Make sure you find my homeboy or my homegirl, and hey, we need to chat it up. So Pete Game, you can get one of these chatty ass cards. Man, some of these cards is funny as fuck. But while they talking to you, if you happen to run across a friend or foe, some of these cards start arguing with each other. Do you hear what I'm saying? Some of these cards that you get out of the deck or that you get into your hand or pick up, some of these cards will start arguing with each other. And if you pick up one of the cards, you know what I mean, or find a card somewhere in this game that's friends with some of the cards that you got in your hand, they like best friends and they be chatting it up, boy. They be talking shit to one another. You can tell what cards are friends to one another. Like, like it's literally like that. Like this game is different. This game is different. Like straight up. Like that shit had me tripping out. That it had me tripping out. The fact that the cards be talking to you, and then like I said, you get certain cards in your hand, and some of these cards don't like each other. They just don't like each other. Like straight up, they be dogging each other or they be roasting each other. They be talking mad shit about each other. If they friends, they'll gang up, you know what I mean, on another card that's in your hand or in the deck, you know what I mean? So they can start feuding with other cards in your hand. Like this shit is different. This shit is different. And that's what I love about this game, man. For all those people out there that are not a turn-based card game player, fuck that. Fuck that. You have to play Inscryption. You have to play this game. This game is like no other card-based turn game, man. I don't even know the right terminology for it because, like I said, I don't play these type of games. But this game had my attention a couple years ago, and it has exceeded all my expectations. As far as sounds, the audio is brilliant. The audio is brilliant in this game. Um, Now it does take advantage of the DualSense. As you know, the DualSense is like the most iconic controller ever created. The DualSense is the best controller that has ever been made on planet Earth. I don't care. PC ain't there's not a PC controller, there's not an Xbox controller, there's not a Nintendo controller that can even touch the DualSense, right? I'm not even gonna get into that because I've made plenty of videos about the DualSense. But Inscryption does take advantage of the DualSense. The implementations could have been a little bit better, but for what the DualSense does, it does it great. Okay. Whether that's like ringing the bell or pulling the cards, from the deck or whatever, you know, the DualSense take advantage of it. A lot of it's real subtle, but for the most part, the speaker is definitely needed in this game. Like I said, these cards be chatting it up. There's some chatty ass cards in this game. There's some funny ass cards in this game. Like not all cards talk. So I don't want y'all to think that all cards talk. It's just certain cards got shit to say. You know what I mean? Like some of these cards is like my homeboys and homegirls in this game, straight up. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil nothing. But like I know this sounds crazy, but I'm friends with some of these cards. Like some of these characters on these cards, like I feel like they are my friends. You know what I mean? They have saved my ass in this game, like straight up. Because you're not always on the board. And sometimes some of these chatty ass cards that be talking shit to you, sometimes, yeah, they are funny, but sometimes they be telling you what you need to know. They be dropping jewels. You know what I mean? So you'll know where to go in Inscryption, okay? Um, Not only are the cards unique to any card-based turn game that's out there, um, this game does involve real humans. It gets really dark. Um, um, Life or death is on the line. Um, whether it's the cards or the humans or the creatures or the technology or the machines. Yes, there's a difference between technology and machines in this game. There is a difference between technology and machines in this game. There is a difference between humans and creatures and mammals and all the other shit. I mean, there's sea creatures. There's sea creatures in this game. Like, man, I don't even, like, I know I'm saying a lot of shit, but I'm telling y'all, Inscryption is that, it's that game. This game is going to be the blueprint to all other type of card games that come forward. I can see every game that now that they make is gonna have these little unique things. There's a lot of things that I'm not saying in this review that, like I said, I don't want to spoil it because I want y'all to play this game and find out for yourself how different this game is, how unique this game is. So addicting and so fun and so crazy and so weird and bizarre and everything that you can think of when it comes to being twisted, loving, sadistic, um, 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 just just bananas, nutty, shocking, um, disparaging, um, anguished, famished. Every word that you can think of is in this game. This game will have your emotions on a roller coaster ride, man. Listen to your boy ACO7. This is that game. This is that game. And I know a lot of y'all that judge games for being game of the year and stuff like that and certain things. I know it has to meet a certain expectation for some people. Some people only think game of the year games should be AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers, okay? It's real subjective. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Most people don't look at indie games as even being a contender of game of the year, right? Because it's not flashy, it's not eye candy, you know what I mean? It's not like some crazy, well written story, you know what I mean? It's not like this A1 gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. So a lot of people won't even put a game like this in game of the year. But I'm here to tell you, your boy ACL7 is here to tell you that Inscryption is definitely a contender for game of the year for me. I don't give a damn what Jeff Keighley say and all these other outlets that be saying and all these other big game channels and shit like that be subjective of what they consider game of the year. You know, like I said, most people consider game of the year games. They have to be flashy. They have to be eye candy. You know, it has to be very popular shit like that. You know what I mean? To be considered game of the year. But sorry, I have my own game of the year list, and Inscryption is definitely a high contender for game of the year for me. Fuck what you heard. This game has changed my mind about card games. This game has totally changed the way I used to think about card games. Like I said, I played plenty demos, you know, of anime card games and all type of stuff, you know, and I don't like them. I don't like them. They are a big turnoff. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not. It's nothing that I'm really into. But Inscryption is that game. Um, this game is very addicting. It's very addicting. Like I said, you, you don't know where this game is going, and like I said, the audio in this game is brilliant. It is brilliant. Whether you got it on your home theater in your headphones, or you know, you hearing it come through your speakers on the dual sense, whether it's the adaptive triggers, whatever. They utilize the audio in this game so brilliantly. So brilliantly. I love the audio in this game, man. Um, the audio will get your heart pumping. Sometimes your heart will skip a beat. Um, sometimes you'll get palpitations in a good way. In a good way, people. In a good way. I'm not saying this game will kill anybody or hurt anybody. Cause I'm sorry, I hate the times that we live in. Cause you gotta break everything down to people, or people just don't have common sense to understand that somebody's being expressive. But this game will have your heartbeat all over the place in a good way, man. In a good way. Um, I've I've went to sleep thinking about this game. I wake up and I just want to play this game. I've never been like that with a card game ever, ever. I don't even play them, but this game right here is so well put together. Um, I mean, this game is damn near perfect. I'm just being honest. This game is damn near perfect. The only reason why this game I wouldn't give this game a 10 out of 10 is because um I wish they would have added more. Who knows? They might have some DLC in the pipeline for this game. And it will make it a 10. So with everything that I've said about Inscryption up to this point, man, I give this game a 9 out of 10 easily. A strong 9 out of 10. Art style, love it. Art style is like an 8 to me because I know what they was going for. Storyline is a 9 to me. Gameplay mechanics are a 10. Um, the audio is a 10. Um, the narrative, the twists and turns, the mysterious light and dark nature of this game is like a 9. Um, the replayability, I'm saying that, yeah, the replayability of this game, being able to replay this game is very high. Um, the addictive nature to this game is very high. I give it all a 9. Um, and just the complete package in general is a 9, a strong 9. For all those that are on the fence to this game Inscryption, if you've been having your eye on this game, stop eyeing it. Just buy it. Just buy it and play it. And I promise you, you will fall in love with this game. I promise you. Your boy ACL7 has never steered y'all wrong when it comes to games. And I know games are subjective, but I know gamers. And I know gamers like to have different experiences, okay? And this is the one. So like I said, Returnal. All them people that was dogging Returnal, all them people that was talking shit about Returnal hadn't played Returnal. Now that, you know, it's offered in PS Plus Extra and shit like that, now all of it's a sudden Eternal is a great game. Now that it's coming to PC for those PC owners that own the PS5, now it's a great game. Returnal was already a great game when it came out. Okay? Inscryption is a great game. It is unique in its own right. Inscryption is the blueprint to all upcoming fucking card turn-based games like this, man. Because there's so many unique things in this game that no other card game does, man. Like, like who was sitting at the table that decided, hey, look, we gonna make cards that talk to you, and we're gonna implement them through the dual sense. And then somebody was like, no, I'm gonna top you. I'm gonna top that. How about this? How about if the cards be talking shit to you, but they also talk shit to other cards? Like, and then somebody sitting at the table was like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to one up both of y'all. How about this? Not only do the cards talk to you, not only do they talk with one another, they gonna fight amongst each other or be friends with one another. They either gonna gang up on other cards, or uh uh uh, uh they gonna destroy whoever in this game whenever they want to. Like, who thought of this shit? Brilliant. Brilliant minds created this game. Hands down. This game was made with so much TLC, it's ridiculous. This is why I choose to be a gamer and not a PR stunner. I choose to remain to be a gamer because as long as I know that I am a gamer, I will not miss out on great experiences. When I hear certain gamers out there or fanboys out there talking about it's dry out here, it's dry, that's because you're not a gamer. I know that's gonna hurt y'all feelings. Or y'all priorities is just too fucking high. And the only thing that you consider for it not to be dry has to be a AAA blockbuster, eye candy, high resolution, high frame rate, perfect storyline, great mechanic, perfect game. That's the only way y'all will consider it not being dry out here. And y'all not being realistic to yourselves. So when I hear you goofy ass niggas talking about it's dry out here, ain't shit to play, that's because you're not a gamer. You play games, yes, you do. I give you that. You play games. But you are not a real true gamer. You are not a gamer. You're no different from that one bitch that was like, hey, I'm a gamer even if I just watch it on TV. If I see somebody else playing the game, I am a gamer. Y'all in that category to me. Y'all in that category to me. Because there is no reason for y'all to be saying it's dry out here when you got games like Inscryption out here that is so fucking good. This game is so fucking good. Everybody that I've seen play this game, everybody that I've seen made a comment about this game that has played this game, has purchased this game and played this game, they all say the same thing. Inscryption is fucking amazing. Inscryption is fucking exceptional. Inscryption is that game, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, man. And this is coming from somebody that don't even play card games, that don't even play these turn-based card games, okay? But I'm a gamer. And I always look for new experiences and fresh ideas. And this game has it all. Inscryption, mark my words, Inscryptions will be the blueprint to all upcoming turn-based card games. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because this game is doing things that is not being done in any other game. Point blank period. Fuck just the card games or the turn-based card games. Because like I said, not to give you too much information or spoilers, but you're not just always on the board. You get me? You are not always on the board. This shit switches up crazy. This game goes down a path that you will never in a million years think it would go down. But this game go down it, and when it goes down the roads that it go down, it's still a twisted fucking road. And it is amazing. The experience that you have in this game is top notch. I tip my hat to y'all, to the developers. I'm sorry that I cannot remember right now who developed this game, but whoever it was, Humble Games, Devolver Digital, y'all know I've been rocking with y'all since Ruiner. I'm still looking for Ruiner 2. I'm mad because I haven't heard Anna or nobody over there at Devolver Digital bring up Ruiner 2. Ruiner 2 is a cult classic game. It's one of the best games that Devolver Digital ever fucking made. Why can't we get a Ruiner 2? I'm going to keep asking for this game until I finally see that title pop up at a Game Awards show or on a trailer that says Ruiner 2 coming soon. Because that game was amazing. That's another beautiful game. Beautiful, perfect. Just the game. I'm not even going to get into Ruiner right now. I'm not even going to get into that because this is about Inscryption. But whoever made this game, I tip my hats to you. You got your boy H07 smiling. I cannot wipe the smile off of my face playing Inscryption. Every time I turn this game on, I have the biggest cheesy ass smile on my face. And I cannot stop playing this game. This game is highly addictive. This shit is worse than crack, meth, and heroin mixed. And I don't even know what that shit is like. Smoking and injecting all that shit at once. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. But this game is highly addicting. Go get this game. It's your boy ACL7, man. I'm out this piece, man. Do not miss this game. Do not pass up on this game. I'm telling you. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you pass up on this game, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. And like I said, you're not really a gamer. Go back to saying it's dry out here. You know, waiting for your AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers that come out like once every 2 years or something. Until then, I guess it's gonna be dry to you non-gamers and shit, right? But I know it's dry out here because you're a gamer as long as you seen somebody play it on the television. Idiots. It's your boy Ace07, man. I'm out this piece, man. Bitch.